Hi guys and welcome to Sounds for the Basement. I'm Elliot, this is Joe, Rory and James. Okay, so on with the show.
So the first song that we listened to was Call Me in the Afternoon by Half Moon Run. And I really like this song. It starts off quite simple and it builds really well. It's kind of like a preppy version of a band called Stornoway that I like.
Yeah, I like how weird it is. It's not like completely out there, but it has kind of a weird structure and weird vocals, and the video is extremely strange, and I just really like it. I think it's really good.
What a song. I mean, I agree with Rory, and pretty much it's got a mentally good music video, and it's just got a great sort of, the song's just got a great rhythm, it's great, it's awesome. I can't describe it any other way, it's awesome.
I think the song's good, but I'm not sure I like it as much as the other guys, although I do agree on the music video being absolutely amazing.
I like how inventive they are as well, kind of in the music video and also in the music itself. The song is really cool, you should really check it out. Okay, next song. Okay, so the next song is by Enter Shikari and it's called Radiate, and I quite like the song, but I think they're trying to achieve a lot in one song. There's a bit too much going on, but apart from that, I did enjoy listening to it.
So I'm the opposite. I really like the contrast. I mean, at the start, it's really quite heavy rock. It's got a great synth part. It's just, I love a bit of synth. And in the middle, it kind of just calms down. I mean, like that. It's just amazing. And just great contrast. It works really well. And yeah, what's there not to like?
I actually, although I wouldn't have this sort of song on my iPod just due to personal taste, I think that objectively this is a great song. It's got loads of different styles incorporated into it, but in a really great way, and I think, yeah, it just works really well.
My opinion of this song, I'm not a massive Enter Shikari fan, although I do like some metal, but I really like this song.
Overall, it's an enjoyable song, just not to everyone's taste, really.
True. Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, next song.
Okay, so the next song is Jack by Breach. This song is horrible. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's very repetitive. It's very sort of. Would you say what sort of genre would you say it would be?
It's house. It's house.
House.
Yeah.
It's just sort of the thing you'd hear at a club. It's got a very heavy bass line, all electronically produced. I mean, I like synth, but not that. That's just.
There is some good house in the universe, but I don't like this song. I think it's a bit too repetitive. The metaphor in the lyrics it's obvious.
See, for me it's a bit different. I kind of like how minimalist the whole style is, and I think if I was at a club and it was just kind of grooving in the background, I would dance to it. Probably wouldn't like put it on my iPod to listen to, but I did quite enjoy it to listen to actually.
And I like the trancey kind of feel of it. It's got a good beat, and I don't think with dance music the lyrics are really the focus of the song, more the beat and the tune, and I think they've done that really well, and the lyrics don't really matter because you're only going to be dancing to it.
And the problem is there's not that much of a tune, is it? It's just a sort of, at the start it's just nothing, and then it's a bass drum.
No, but there is.
And then there's a bit.
Yeah, there's a nice breakdown in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's cool, with a nice sort of little riff in the middle, and that's nice to listen to.
Again, it's just not to everyone's taste. It's kind of, if you normally like this kind of music, then you'll be into it, but I mean, it's not for everyone. Okay, next song.
Okay, so our next song was Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe by Kendrick Lamar, and I would say this song is really not that great. Kendrick Lamar does have some good stuff, and as Rory will probably say later, this is part of a concept album, and it'd probably make more sense if I listened to the entire album, but just listening to the song on its own, I don't really like it that much. The lyrics aren't that great, and yeah, I just don't really like it.
Like the singing in it is horrible.
See, for me, you kind of, as Joe said, this is part of a concept album, Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick, and if you listen to it in that context, it kind of makes sense. And the song itself is about kind of his peers in the record industry and how they tried to stop him from being experimental. But as the song itself, it's not one of the best ones on the album, but it does work quite well as part of the album overall, which is an incredible album in itself. But yeah, the music, it's not for everyone, but I do suggest listening to the whole album and getting your own opinion. Okay, next song. So our final song for this video is Lovesick by Peace. And Peace, as a band, I really like at the moment, and their debut album, In Love, is incredible. And this is a good song, but I think if you listen to it and it's your first impression of the band, you might think they're a bit too poppy and not want to listen to it, but you listen to the other stuff, which, I won't say better, because this song is still really good, but I enjoy the other stuff more.
In my opinion, this song is kind of like Mr. Brightside, The Killers, as in their debut album. They were quite experimental and they went with really indie stuff, but they needed this one poppy song to get mainstream attention. And it's a good song. I have the chorus line stuck in my head since we listened to it, and it is good.
Of course, the difference between this song and Mr. Brightside is that Mr. Brightside was an amazing song and this really isn't. The singing is not that great, the instrumentation's okay, it's an alright song, but I don't really like it.
I guess the singing style is kind of up to your own interpretation. Some people might like it and some people don't. I like it, but then that's just me. But I do suggest you listen to the whole album, as I've been saying, because it is a really good album and it gives you a much better impression of them overall as a band. It's just have a good time, that's what they're trying to get at.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're going to have listening to it, in my opinion. But,
well, just your opinion, actually.
yeah, that's my opinion. But I think other people will like it as well.
That's all this week from Sounds from the Basement.
Again, we'll put the links in the description so you can check out the songs for yourselves.
And if you have any requests, then just leave them in the comments and we'll try and get round to them next request video.
Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next week at Sounds from the Basement.
Bye.
See you. Bye.